Today I'm going to teach you back Smith grinds, or backside Smith grinds, on flat bars and a flat ledge. One of my favorite tricks to do on anything, and feels the best to lock a back Smith on a rail, so that's what I started doing them on. You basically ride up just like any kind of backside grind or backside 50-50. Basically the trick you want to be able to do before you do this trick is a backside 50-50. And so I take the exact same approach as a back 50, as a back Smith. Just cruise up at a mellow kind of, well, less than 45-degree angle. I don't know what angle this is. I don't have one of those measuring things, or angle measurers. But mellow angle, just enough to get onto the rail comfortably. And you just ollie up, like you're gonna go for a back 50 like that. But then you just go a little bit more and let your truck lock over to the other side. And then the most important thing about this trick is having your foot right there. And you gotta have it holding in this pocket right here, because otherwise it's just gonna droop all the way down and stick. And if you have it like too far on the tail, it's gonna like lock up like that and lift off the rail into a 5-0, so you don't want any of that to happen. You want to get it right in the little flat pocket of your board, and even want to put a little bit of weight on the ball of your toe like that. And then actually your front foot, you can't just have your front foot like a back 50 like that, because it'll hit the rail, you'll stick and go flying. And so you want to kind of point your toe. I find that's the easiest thing. Other people do it like this, where they kind of tiptoe that foot. I find it's easier just to point my toe like that, and that way, no matter where my board goes, my foot's still on the board. And then when I come off the rail, I just straighten that foot out and I roll out. But I feel like on a ledge, you're locked on it like on the side like that, whereas on a rail, you're locked over the other side. So like a back Smith, you can, on a rail, you can get on and you can be over it as much as you want. Whereas on a ledge, like if you try and do the same thing as on a rail, you'll put too much, like this wheel will grip too much and you'll just come off. Or you'll like, yeah, you'll basically just like ride onto the ledge, and or you'll start back lipping. So you gotta like, I can't remember what I learned it on first. I think I learned it on a ledge first. Yeah. And it had like coping similar to this. So I was learning it on the side. And then I learned it on a square rail, and then I learned it on a round rail. I think a round rail might be the hardest thing to do it on. But I think it all depends on personal kind of stuff.